You are Ruffy, a bear that can copy and paste textures.
Seeing you walk around this place brings back memories.
Reality bends through a photograph in this mind-altering puzzle game. An explorer navigates surreal spaces where placing images reshapes the physical world. Solutions emerge through creative perspective shifts, rewarding lateral thinking throughout. Hidden collectibles and alternate approaches invite exploration beyond initial completions. Striking contrasts between photographs and environments blur art styles seamlessly. A contemplative soundtrack reinforces the dreamlike atmosphere. Viewfinder masterfully reshapes expectations of spatial problem solving.
Wait, this can't be the end of everything we've worked for.
Lost in Random, the Eternal Die is a wonderfully bizarre journey through a world ruled by chance, bursting with charm and personality. The Tim Burton-esque art style is captivating, and the unique dice-based combat system keeps battles fresh and strategic. Characters are quirky, memorable, and voiced with surprising heart. The atmosphere effortlessly balances whimsy with darkness, making each new area exciting to explore. It's a creative triumph that blends storytelling and gameplay into a memorable adventure full of imagination, magic, and well-earned surprises. Time loops rarely feel this personal or this quietly devastating. A young fighter named Sifrin relives the same moments inside a cursed kingdom, carrying emotional weight that compounds with every cycle. Turn-based combat stays light and accessible, but the real pull comes from accumulating knowledge across loops, piecing together what changes and what remains fixed. Dialogue shifts subtly between runs, rewarding close attention with deeper character understanding. Monochromatic art punctuated by deliberate color reinforces themes of repetition, less about winning and more about learning to carry on.
We remember you, dearie.
Small-scale wonder and high fantasy charm define Moss the Forgotten Relic, an intimate adventure where perspective becomes a vital tool. A tiny, courageous mouse named Quill forms a quiet bond with a guiding presence, crossing a vibrant forest shaped by ancient magic and danger. Play feels thoughtful and tactile, rewarding puzzle solving, environmental interaction, and measured swordplay. Hidden paths and collectibles encourage curiosity, while rich visuals and a soaring score give the tale warmth, grace, and a lasting sense of discovery.
Tale long ago.
Nine Years of Shadows is a thoughtfully designed game that invites players into a mysterious world filled with dark secrets and intense moments. The gameplay is engaging, combining strategic thinking with stealth elements that keep the tension alive. Visuals and sound design create an eerie atmosphere that complements the story well. Puzzle-solving challenges add depth, requiring careful observation and patience. This title provides a satisfying challenge for those who enjoy atmospheric storytelling and tactical gameplay. Off is a strange and absorbing RPG that pulls players into an unsettling world filled with memorable characters, clever writing, and a tone unlike most indie titles. Its minimalist visuals enhance the eerie mood, while the combat system is easy to grasp yet encourages thoughtful decisions. The soundtrack adds tension that lingers long after each encounter. This game rewards curiosity, sparks analysis, and remains difficult to forget long after the credits roll, making it a unique journey that fans of unconventional adventures should embrace. Pronty dives deep into an underwater world filled with atmosphere and tension. The hand-drawn art style, paired with detailed environments and eerie music, creates a strong sense of immersion. Combat feels responsive, with creative enemy designs and clever upgrade systems. Navigating through the ruined city of Roila brings a satisfying sense of exploration and progression. There's a solid rhythm between action and puzzle solving, keeping things engaging. It's a confident game with a distinct identity and plenty to discover beneath the surface. Ken Follett's The Pillars of the Earth delivers a beautifully crafted narrative experience, blending gripping storytelling with striking hand-painted visuals. The point-and-click gameplay is intuitive, and the character development is rich and emotionally engaging. Every choice feels meaningful, impacting the world and relationships in subtle yet powerful ways. The voice acting and orchestral score elevate the atmosphere, making each scene memorable. It's a rare adaptation that truly honors its source material while standing tall as an immersive, thoughtful, and artistic interactive drama.
Literally. Welcome to
Flipping Death is a platformer game that stars Penny as Death, who must utilize her newfound abilities to travel between the realms of the living and the dead. The game lets users to jump across stages, solve riddles, and even manipulate the living. Flipping Death is a humorous adventure that will keep gamers engaged for hours. To solve complex riddles, players may control the living, manipulate their limbs, and decipher their thoughts. The game's vivid and graphically appealing settings resemble pop-up books, and its unusual plot will keep players interested.
Got any super glue?
ICEY is a 2D side-scrolling action game that leads players on a voyage of discovery while questioning the narrator's authority. The player must examine the narrator's intents and objectives and decide whether to follow their directions blindly or make their own path. The game's lore is explored, and players may either become ICEY or preserve their own sense of self. You have a choice, and when you question the narrator's authority, you will discover deeper themes of identity, free will, and narrative. The decision is yours, and the adventure awaits. Xuan Yuan Sword 7 delivers a solid mix of action and ancient Chinese mythology, with a story that feels grounded yet immersive. The combat feels responsive, weapons carry weight, and the combo system keeps battles engaging. Environments are detailed, and the soundtrack fits each moment well. Characters are well voiced and developed through dialogue and lore. It's a game that keeps momentum through its mix of exploration and storytelling. For those seeking a focused journey through myth and swordplay, this one definitely holds attention. Beat Cop is a gritty, retro-inspired adventure that nails the feel of 80s cop dramas with style and humor. The pixel art is charming, and the writing is sharp, packed with dark jokes and branching storylines that reward multiple playthroughs. Managing your daily tasks as Jack Kelly ticketing cars, chasing criminals, and uncovering a deeper conspiracy feels satisfyingly hectic. Choices matter, making every decision feel weighty. It's a smart blend of time management and storytelling that's both nostalgic and refreshingly original. A true hidden gem worth playing.
What are these seekers?
They're puppets of the
War-torn reality gives way to dreamlike fragility and silence, a story-driven adventure shaped by tenderness and visual grace. Noah enters a fantastical realm in search of his sister Rennie, moving through a world suspended between wonder and loss. Progression favors calm observation, light puzzle solving, and careful interaction, creating a measured rhythm that lets the narrative breathe. Painterly art and a delicate score carry the emotional weight beautifully, while strong character writing gives each scene a quiet pull. It remains a polished and memorable fantasy tale. Cloud Gardens is a game that employs small landscapes to bring nature back to cities. Players plant seeds and repurpose abandoned things to create one-of-a-kind structures, boosting relaxation and creativity. Players can bring their concept to life using a wide variety of artifacts and plant life. Cloud Gardens also offers a platform for gardeners to share their creations, including looping films and generative soundscapes. The game mixes aspects of a garden simulator, dystopian landscape builder, and puzzle game, with the goal of providing a fulfilling experience that is free of aggravation. Edge of Sanity is a psychological survival horror game set in the Alaskan tundra. Players are members of a resupply crew for scientists who discover an empty field lab and must investigate the truth about frightening occurrences. The game is rife with craziness, which influences the player's actions and perspective of reality. The player must maintain morale, recruit survivors, and set up food and water stations. They must also consider ways for dealing with their adversaries, such as employing crafting talents and the surroundings to outwit dangers. Cotton fantasy pops with vibrant colors, energetic music, and wildly creative stages that keep things fun and varied. Each character feels unique, adding replay value through different playstyles and attacks. The game balances accessibility with challenge, making it easy to jump in but hard to master. Visual effects are crisp, and the screen fills with chaos in the best way possible. A strong sense of nostalgia mixes with fresh ideas to keep momentum high. Cotton Fantasy proves that shoot 'em ups still have plenty of magic left when done right.
Whenever you need me.
Dark Deity is a tactical RPG that combines deep strategy with engaging storytelling. The game features a compelling cast of characters, each with unique skills and development paths that keep battles interesting and rewarding. Its classic grid-based combat challenges players to think carefully about positioning and resource management. The narrative weaves political intrigue and personal drama, creating a rich backdrop for every mission. This title is a solid pick for those who enjoy thoughtful gameplay paired with a well-written plot.
This would make for a fine tale.
Togges is a one-of-a-kind sandbox adventure game that incorporates aspects from both new and popular titles. To save the galaxy from the emptiness, players must solve riddles by building Togges throughout the cosmos. The game has 7 enormous levels, approximately 30 bonus levels, and focuses on exploration. The game has a diverse cast of people and amusing stories, as well as rich, bright settings brimming with innovative gameplay elements. Handcrafted levels let players to explore different environments. Children of Morta is a heartfelt action RPG that shines through its mix of fast-paced combat and family-driven storytelling. Each member of the Bergson family feels unique to play, offering different styles that keep battles against dark creatures fresh and exciting. The pixel art is gorgeous, with detailed environments that make every run through the dungeons feel alive. What stands out most is the way the story ties gameplay to themes of love, sacrifice, and resilience, making victories feel meaningful. It's a rewarding adventure worth sinking time into.
Keep everyone together in a time of struggle.
Edna and Harvey the Breakout Anniversary Edition is a quirky, charming point-and-click adventure that oozes personality. The hand-drawn art style and revamped visuals breathe new life into a cult classic, while the witty dialogue and offbeat humor make every scene memorable. Exploring the asylum with Edna and her talking bunny, Harvey, feels like stepping into a twisted cartoon. Puzzles can be delightfully challenging, and the story unfolds in unpredictable, often hilarious ways. It's a wonderfully weird ride that's hard to put down.
My own grandpa or something?
No more than usual.
Fog drifts through battle-scarred landscapes, where a determined hero must navigate peril and opportunity. Encounters demand precision, rewarding thoughtful action and timing. Beneath the surface, branching quests, hidden objectives, and evolving abilities deepen engagement. Carefully considered visuals and a subtle, immersive soundtrack enhance atmosphere and focus. Hero of Fate presents a measured, layered adventure that encourages exploration, skill growth, and strategic thinking, culminating in a journey that feels thoroughly worthwhile. Sophstar is a vertical arcade shoot 'em up. Inspired by 90s games featuring 6 game modes, 9 ships with various weapons, sub-weapons, and teleports, plenty of unlockable features, 6 difficulty levels, and many endings dependent on player abilities. Smooth controls with focus movement for pixel-perfect movement, easy score systems, and a genuine arcade feel distinguish the game. Sophstar also includes modes such as Score Attack, Timed Challenge, Endless Mode, and Ultimate Challenge, which provide hours of gaming and more material. Ruffy in the Riverside feels like a breath of fresh air with its colorful world, playful tone, and inventive mechanics. The way Ruffy transforms objects using magical paint adds a fun twist to exploration and puzzle solving. Characters are quirky, environments look lively, and the soundtrack keeps the adventure upbeat. The pacing stays engaging, and each new area encourages curiosity. This is a cheerful, imaginative game that keeps pulling attention back for just one more task, making adventures feel exciting and worth returning to.
Jump into this wonderful adventure and change.
Silver Axe, the Honest Elf, is a surprisingly engaging action-adventure game. Combat feels solid, and the controls are responsive, making fights satisfying without feeling overwhelming. The story has charm and humor, keeping you invested in the quirky world and its characters. Levels are well designed with enough variety to stay interesting, and exploration is rewarding without becoming tedious. The visual style is simple but appealing, and the soundtrack fits the tone perfectly. It's a fun, approachable game that's easy to get into and hard to put down.
You're going to need to move fast.
Cyberhook is a 3D platformer game in which players utilize parkour skills and a grappling hook to traverse walls, participate in battle, and demolish objects. The game has endurance mode, which allows players to complete many levels without taking pauses. The game provides an exciting parkour experience in which players climb walls and carefully navigate to escape devastating falls. Cyberhook contains over 70 stages that put players' parkour talents to the test, as well as global leaderboards for them to follow. Circa Infinity is a hypnotic, mind-bending platformer that hooks you instantly with its unique circular level design and pulsing soundtrack. Each stage feels like a wild dance between chaos and control, pushing your reflexes while keeping you in a mesmerizing flow. The visual style is striking, minimalist yet intense, and the way the game transitions between levels is downright brilliant. It's one of those rare indie gems that feels fresh from the first second and keeps surprising you as you dive deeper into its spiraling madness. Dark Quest III is a surprisingly deep and engaging turn-based RPG that keeps players hooked from start to finish. The tactical combat feels rewarding, encouraging thoughtful planning and strategy with each encounter. Character progression is satisfying, with a variety of skills and equipment to experiment with, allowing different playstyles. The art style is charming, and the levels are designed with enough variety to keep exploration enjoyable. Even after multiple runs, the game maintains a sense of challenge without feeling unfair. Edna and Harvey. Harvey's New Eyes delivers a delightfully twisted point-and-click adventure wrapped in innocent visuals and dark humor. Lily's silent rebellion is both hilarious and oddly heartwarming, with puzzles that challenge the mind without ever feeling unfair. The hand-drawn art style pops with personality, while the narration adds a wickedly clever layer to the story. Every scene brims with quirky charm and unexpected turns. It's a rare gem that manages to be funny, thought-provoking, and slightly unsettling all at the same time. Burst Hero is a delightful surprise packed with fast-paced action and vibrant visuals. The controls feel incredibly smooth, making each battle both thrilling and satisfying. Its charming art style and catchy soundtrack create an engaging world that's hard to put down. The character variety and upgrade system add surprising depth, encouraging replayability without ever feeling repetitive. Whether solo or with friends, the cooperative gameplay shines, offering constant excitement. It's clear a lot of heart went into this game, and it absolutely shows. Monster Panic begins with a tense, late-night energy that frames every choice with purpose. Set in a town overrun by strange creatures, the player guides a quick-thinking survivor who thrives on timing and awareness. Each run feels brisk and focused, balancing pressure with moments to breathe. Progress unlocks new routes, tools, and smarter tactics, rewarding curiosity and steady mastery. Clean pixel art and moody sound design sharpen the atmosphere without distraction. The result is a compact adventure that respects skill and leaves a lasting impression. High-fidelity retro charm and agile swordplay define Aggelos 2, a polished side-scrolling adventure built on fluidity and precision. A fearless traveler crosses an interconnected kingdom, mastering elemental abilities to repel an ancient subterranean threat. The action stays brisk and satisfying, rewarding rhythmic combat, clever platforming, and steady exploration through vibrant regions. Character upgrades, hidden relics, and secret chambers add lasting depth, while towering boss encounters test reflexes, timing, and adaptability with style.
Dares challenge me.
Brutal strategy and tabletop-inspired grit define Dark Quest IV, a tactical dungeon crawler where every decision carries real consequence. A customizable party of heroes pushes through cursed halls to confront a rising sorceress threat, balancing gear choices with lethal turn-based combat. Encounters feel deliberate and tense, rewarding spacing, ability synergy, and disciplined resource use. Branching routes, hidden chambers, and party growth give each run strong purpose, while boss fights demand patience, clarity, and exact planning every time.